Good morning, students. Now we will start our 16th lecture, chapter number 2, that is microorganism, friend or a foe. Okay, and in this we are doing our NCERT exercise question answers, and in that we have completed our 4 questions. Okay, fill in the blanks. In that, fill in the blanks is there, and then choose the appropriate, tick the correct answer, match the following, and there is one question that can microorganism be seen with the naked eyes? If not, how can they be seen? So that answer we have already discussed and completed. Now moving toward with our question number 5, and our question number 5 is what are the major groups of microorganisms? Now this is our 5th question. Now you know beta there are the 5 major groups of microorganism. Okay, so we are doing that only, that there are 5 major groups. There are 5 major groups of microorganism. First one is your bacteria. First one is the bacteria. Okay, so what are these beta? They are single cell disease causing microorganism. They are single cell disease causing microorganisms. They can be spiral, or rod shaped. They can be spiral or rod shaped. Second one, major group of microorganism is your fungi. So in this, they are mostly multicellular disease causing microbes. Bread, molds are common example of fungi. Okay, now the third one is your protozoa. They are mainly include organisms such as amoeba, plasmodium, etc. They can be unicellular or multicellular. Unicellular or multicellular. Okay, fourth one is virus. So what was that? Viruses are disease causing microbes that reproduce only inside the lost organisms. Okay, fifth one is algae. They include multicellular photosynthesis organisms such as Spirogyra, and Chlamydomonas, etc. Okay, so these are the 5 major groups of microorganisms, and that are your bacteria, fungi, protozoa, virus and algae. Clear? Moving towards with our 6th number question, that is question number 6. Name the microorganism which can fix atmospheric nitrogen in the soil. Okay, we have to be name the microorganism which can fix atmospheric nitrogen in the soil. So you know it very well. Bacteria is there, it was Rhizobium, which is responsible for this. Okay, so in this the answer is bacteria such as Rhizobium and certain blue, green algae present in the soil can fix atmospheric nitrogen and convert it into usable nitrogenous compound. These nitrogenous compounds can be easily utilized by plants for the synthesis of plant proteins and other compound. Okay. So there is a bacteria such as rhizobium, and there are also certain blue green algae which is present in the soil. They can fix the atmospheric nitrogen, and they are just convert this atmospheric nitrogen into a usable nitrogenous compound, and these usable nitrogenous compound can be easily utilized by the plant for the synthesis of their protein and other compound. They are just be taken by the roots from the soil. Okay. Now next question is for you, for your homework, that you have to be write 10 lines on the usefulness of the microorganism in your lives. Okay, in your lives, how you can describe in your own words that the useful there is a microorganism is useful for our lives. Okay, in our life. So you have to be explain, you have to be give the answer in the 10 lines. Okay, so this you have to be do by your own. In the last I will just be give you, write it down as your homework. Okay, moving toward the question number 8, that is, so question number 8 is about write a short paragraph on the harms caused by microorganism. Write a short paragraph on the harms caused by microorganism. Okay. So in this beta you have to be write down the harmfulness of the harmful effects caused by the microorganism. So harmful effects of microorganisms, that is, that microorganism cause the microorganisms cause disease in animals, for example, in humans, bacteria cause disease such as tuberculosis, beta, tuberculosis, cholera, typhoid, etc. And in cattle, the foot and mouth disease, the foot and mouth disease is caused by a virus. Also, several also several microbes cause disease in plants as well, cause disease in plants. For example, the productivity of wheat, orange, apple, etc. is reduced due to microbial diseases. In plants. Even the certain microbes on entering into our body produce toxic substances. This leads to food poisoning. Some microorganisms such as fungus spoil our food. Okay. For example, bread when left unused under moist conditions get spoiled by fungus producing a white cotton-like growth on the bread. So these are the harmful effects. Mainly the harmful effect which we have discussed is, first is the microorganism cause disease in animals. Then we have taken the example that how the bacteria that can cause the tuberculosis, cholera, typhoid in a human. Okay. Then there are several cattle also, they have the mouth and the foot disease. Okay. Then we have just be moving toward the next harmful effect, that is there are several microbes which causes disease in the plants. And again we are giving the example that how the productivity of wheat, orange and apple had just be reduced due to the microbial disease in the plants. Okay, they are just be entering into our body and produce the toxic substance as well. And some of the we have also discussed about that microorganism such as fungus, they can also spoil our food. Like I am just given you the example of a bread. Okay. So like three things we have discussed, that microorganisms causes disease in animals, and several microbes causes disease in the plants, and there will be microorganism which has been spoil the food as well. Okay, clear? So this up to question number 8 we have discussed today. Last one more question is there, that is question number 9. So that question we will discuss in our next lecture. Okay, till then you can complete your work, and question number 7 is your for your homework. Okay, that you have to be do in your notebook. Clear? Thank you. That's all for today.